Okay, round off 25,608 to the nearest thousand. They want thousands, please. Okay. So if you have this kind of question, what you need to do is, if you do not know, rewrite the number 25608 and then you label the I mute all again. Okay. Okay. Then you label the place value. Ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000. Now we look at the thousands place. Okay, nearest thousand, right? So thousands place, which is number 5. Underline the place value that they mentioned. Underline. Then you draw arrow to the right. Point. The number that you point to the right, the one that you point to, if it's 5 or more than 5, the number you underline must plus 1. And then draw this line like that. Okay, why is that so? Anything to the left, this is right. Anything to the left, we rewrite. Okay, 5 plus 1 is 6. Anything to the right of the yellow line becomes 0, 0, 0. Because 1,000, there are 3 0. So the correct answer is 26,000. Good, Akil, correct. Next, number 2. Find the value of 24 plus 48 divided by 4 minus 2 times 16. What do? We use our rule or the order of operations. So bracket of order of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So there is an order. This is order, right? Between your division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So what do we see? The order is, if I see division, I do division first, followed by multiplication, and then plus and minus. But if minus and plus come side by side, if minus come first, then you do your subtraction first. Okay. So in this case, this one comes first, this one comes first, equals to 24 plus 48 divided by 4 is 12. Minus 2 times 16 is 32, like that. Then the order say addition, subtraction, right? Whatever comes first, the order says do first. So the order of 24 plus 12, and that will give you 36. Then minus 32 equals to 4. So the correct answer is 4. Okay. Okay, Maria has 110 lollipops to be packed in a gift box. Each means one gift box can hold a maximum of 6 lollipops. What is the smallest number of gift boxes she needs? Whenever you see the word maximum, whenever you see the smallest, means it's not exactly exact. There will be leftovers. There will be remainders. Okay, when you do your division, there will be. Because you know that each means I need to divide. So it's 110 divided by 6. Okay. So you will get 18 and then you're going to have a remainder 2. But is there any 18 remainder 2? No. Okay. In this case, if you look at this, I have the exact 18. I have 18 gift boxes. And then remainder 2 here means I have a balance of 2 lollipops left. So what happened to this lollipop? Do I leave it like that without a box? Cannot. I must put them into a box, right? So I need one more gift box. So equals to 19. Okay, not 2 but 19. Understand? Because the lollipop cannot be alone. It must be put inside a box. Okay, now write 5,087,004 in numerals. So million means you are going to have 5 million. I know 5 million is after that number you're given, you will have 6 zeros at the back, 6 blanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 4 is in the ones place, right? There. Okay. Then this one is done lah. 87,000. 87,000 means the thousands place. This is ones, tens, 100. The thousands place is here. So 7. 87,000. Like this. This is the number. Can you see how I do it? Okay. So this is not right. Answer is 5,087,004. 5 million. This is 5 million, not 50 or 500,000 anymore. Okay. What is the value of 27 times 500? Okay, so big numbers, right? Either you do your 500 times 27, this one, which is very lengthy, or you do shortcut. Means I break up this 500 to 5 and 100. Like this. So 27 on its own. So what do I do? 27 times 5 first. Okay. And then once you get your answer, you times it with 100. 27 times 5 is 135. 135 times 100 equals to 13500. So it's actually 13,500. Okay, so this is not right. This is 13,500. All right, next question. The price of the muffins was shown below. Noah had $100. He bought a total of 28 muffins. If Noah paid the offer price, how much change did he get? The offer is this, buy 6 muffins, I get 1 muffin for free. So I need to find out over here. He bought a total of 28 muffins. Okay, let's write down first. 6 M is muffin. Okay, I write down 6 muffins. I get 1 muffin free. This is a total of, if you look at it, 7 muffins, right? Okay, I get 7 muffins. Okay, so the 7 muffins is, if you look at this, 1 muffin is $3. There, they put there. Right? So 7 muffins, if you buy 7 muffins, you're only paying for 6 muffins because this one is free. This one is free. So if I get 7 muffins, I'm only paying for the 6 muffins, which is 6 times $3 equals to $18. And I get how many? 7 muffins. Okay. Now I bought 28 muffins. So 28 muffins divided by the group. How many group of muffins do I want to find? I want to find a group of 7 muffins because 6 plus 1, I get 7 muffins. Okay, divide by 7 muffins. This is to find how many groups of muffin I can get. I get 4 groups of muffin. Why 4 groups? 4 groups of what? 4 groups of 18. Okay, so I take my $100 minus away $18 times the 4 group equals to $28. This is not right. It's supposed to be 28. Grouping concept. Grouping. I find how many groups of muffin I can get. First things first, I find 1 group. This is 1 group. 1 group is 6 muffin plus 1 muffin, 7 muffin. 1 set I buy of 6, I get 7 actually. I buy 6 muffin, I get 7. That's 1 group. Considered 1 group. I bought 28 muffins. So how many groups are there? I divide. So once I divide, I know how many groups of $18 I purchased. Okay? Sue Ann has $56. She has 4 times as much money as Paul. 4 times means 4 unit. As much as, the next person is always 1 unit. You're comparing between that person you compare with is 1 unit. Understand? Okay, so how much money do they have all together? Draw your comparison unit model. So Sue Ann and Paul. Sue Ann is 4. Okay, so this is $56. How much money do they have all together? Like that, right? So I told you that Sue Ann have 4 units, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 unit is 56. 1 unit is 56 divided by 4 equals to 14. All together will be 4 and then this is 1. If you add together, they have 5 units. You don't believe me? You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 unit is 14 times 5 equals to $70. This is correct. Comparison units concept. Listen properly. Box A contained 12 marbles. Box B contained 25 blue marbles or blue marbles. And box C contained 50 blue marbles. Jack added an equal number of red marbles into each boxes. The number of marbles in box C then became the same as the total number of marbles in box A and box B. Wow, so lengthy. How many red marbles are added in the 3 boxes? Okay. We work backwards. This one we work backwards. We work from the back. The back means this one. The number of marbles in box C became the same as the total number of marbles in A and B. We're going to work with this one first. Okay, so if I want to draw my model, it will be C on its own and then A plus B together, right? Because the total number of A and B. So I will draw my model equal, right? The same as, so it's equal part model. This is how I draw. Okay, like that, right? But this is after the red marbles were added. What I want is how many red marbles were added. Okay, so if you look at this, if you look at the starting, let's go back to the starting. Box C contained 50 blue marbles. So let's say this is my 50 blue. Not this one, means this one is my red. This is my red. The rest of them are the blue. Okay, so if I put it down there, okay, then this is also my red, like that, right? And then if you look at the B, they have 25 blue marbles. So let's say my B is about here, 25 blue. This is my B, okay? Then this is my A. A have 12 blue. Right, these are all my red. Can you see that my red are all of equal size? Can you see? I'm trying my best to make them the equal size. Can you see or not? Because he put in an equal number of red marble in each boxes. That's what they did. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is, if you can see properly, I am going to take away all the excess, which means the reds are all the excess. The reds are all the excess. This one, this one, this one are all my extra. Okay, I'm going to change color. So you see. So I'm going to cut all this. Okay. So 50 minus 25 minus 12 equals to 13. Right. This is my red. This is my red. One of the red. One of the red. Why is that so? This one. I'm actually finding this. I'm finding this when I take away, because this one is the same one. This and this I take away out already. But when I take away this one, I'm left with this portion. It's the extra part there. So which means this is one of the red. But I have how many red? I have 1, 2, 3 red parts, right? So 13 times 3 equals to 39. 39 is the answer. Okay. 12 rectangular drawings of length 50 cm each are mounted on a wall as shown below. So they are all the same drawings, right? And I mounted means I put onto the wall. And then what happened? The drawings are equal distance apart. Can you see? They are put at distances of 120, all equal distance apart. And these paintings are the same. These drawings are all the same thing, the same size. How wide is the wall from one end to the other end? From one end to one end means the start to the end. Okay. So I have how many rectangular drawing of the length 50 cm? 12. So let's find the total length of the 12 drawings. Total length of 12 drawings equals to 50 cm times 12 equals to 600 cm. Okay, now the gaps. If you want to find the gaps, right, I have 12 drawings. Gaps, if you remember, example like that, this is from A to B. If this is between A and B, and then if I were to add a few, for example, like that, okay, these are the gaps. The gaps are these are gaps in between. This is called gaps, okay, which means these are the gaps. These are the gaps. So usually gaps, you need to actually plus 1. For gaps, you must always plus 1. That is the rule. Always the rule. So if I have 12 drawings, so I'm going to have 13 gaps, equals to 13 gaps. Why? Because I plus 1. Understand? It's always like that. It is always like that. If I have 12 lampposts, how many gaps? 13 gaps. If I have 20 lampposts, how many gaps? 21 gaps. Understand? It's always like that. Because if you look at this one, it is mounted from the end to the end. So there will be end. The gap starts at the end already. At the start to the end. If they start this way and then they stop this way, then the gaps is shorter. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? Because they start not at the end of the wall. They start in the middle of the wall. They start in the middle of the wall. Can you see that I start putting the painting over here? I put the painting here. So it is away from the start of the wall, right? This is my start of the wall. This is my start. Away. And then this is my end of the wall. Away. Can you see it's away? That's why I must plus 1. However, if I put the painting from the start here, I put near starting the wall already, I put my painting already. So you cannot add 1. Instead, you will minus 1. Because you're just going to find the middle part. Okay, you must see the logic there. Because I put middle wall, I must consider the wall space there. If I put starting of the wall, I don't need to consider the wall space. Just put at the middle. Okay, you go and digest this at home. Try to digest that. So 13 gaps means 13 times 120 cm. Where do I get that from? Each gap equals to 1560 cm. So the wall is 1560 cm plus the length of the paintings equals to 2160 cm. This is my answer. All right, next one. The last question before we go for a break. Samuel read from page 8 to page 17 of a book. Adam read from page 21 to 30 of the book. Each statement below is either true, false, or not possible to tell from the information given above. Samuel and Adam read an equal number of pages. So if you find out how many pages, so let's say Samuel is 17 minus 8 equals to 9. Must always plus 1. Okay, there will be 10. Because page, you must include the first page. Like just now, like gap like that. Same thing, okay? And then Adam is 30 minus 21 equals to 9 plus 1, 10. So it is true. The sum of all the pages read by each boy is an even number. So if you add up the pages, this one is 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12, all the way until 17, okay? You are going to get 1 to 5. Okay, this one 21 plus 22 plus 23 all the way until you plus your 30, you get 255. And then you can see that they are odd number by the last number there. So this is false. The sum of the page read by Samuel is, what is it? Can't see. Is divisible by 3. So the sum is just now Samuel is 125, right? So 125 divided by 3. Can you divide? Cannot. There will be remainder. So it is false. Okay. All right. We are. Rina and Taras had saved an equal amount of money at first. Rina spent $180 and Tara saved another $200. In the end, Tara had 3 times as much money as Rina. Find the amount of money each of them had at first. So they have equal numbers. So whatever amount you get is for both of them. Okay. I am going to actually use units method to do this question. Okay, the before and after. To identify the before, change, after. Where is the before information? It is always the first sentence. Listen properly, very important concept here. Okay, this is my before information. The change is when they spend or they save or they throw away, they buy, all that. That is a change. So this is a change because of the keyword given here. Spend and then save. These are all the change keyword. Okay, so I have my before, I have my change. After is the word in the end. So I have this is my after. Now to identify what to put in. So I know that spent is my change. How much did Rina spend? It's minus. Spent is minus. So this is Rina minus 180. Tara save another. Save means you add in your money. So it's plus 200. Tara had 3 times, means it's 3 units, as much as Rina is 1 unit. That's my after. Okay, so don't copy down. I don't want you all to copy down. Be easily copy down. Do not do that. You cannot understand if you copy down anything. I want you to listen first. Later, you're going to redo it at home as homework. Okay, now listen first. See how I do this question. Okay, then I'm going to draw out my table. Cut it up into 2 columns because there's 2 girls here. Rina and Tara, before, change, and after. Then make it into 3 rows like that. Put in the information based on what we have in the question. For my before, I do not know anything, right? All I know is Rina equal to Tara. Like that only. Then for my change, Rina spent $180. Tara saved another $200. Right? Then in the end or my after, Tara have 3 units and then Rina have 1 unit. Okay, there are blanks. Can you see that there are blanks for their before here? I need to fill it up because I want to find out what at first. I want to find at first, which is my before. So I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go backwards. So this is actually a working backwards question, but I'm applying the units method. Okay, why is my line? All right. So again, I'm going to go backwards and then I'm going to go backwards. So can you see that this is 1 unit? I point to 1 unit, go up, go up. 3 units, go up. Okay. Now my 180, go up. My 200, go up. Can you see I underline? So I just put in the 200 and then the 180. But take note of this, the minus and the plus. When you go backwards, it's going up, going backwards, right? From the end to the before, from the after to before. You are going opposite. You are going opposite. What should be opposite? The sign. This is a minus, it will become plus. This is a plus, it will become minus, like that. Okay. Now, can you look at the equation that you have here? This is equal to this. Pluck it out, rewrite. 1 unit plus 180 is equal to 3 unit minus 200, like that. Okay, I will put all the units to one side. So equals to 3 unit minus 1 unit equals to 180 plus 200. Can you see that whatever I do here, minus 1 unit and 180 is because of the movement of them. They have to move here, then this one, they have to move over to the other side. So that's why it's opposite, right? Like just now, like what we move. When we move backwards or move anywhere, it's always becoming the opposite sign. Don't copy down, okay? Please don't copy down. This is 380 and then this is 2 units, like this. Okay, so 2 unit represent $380. 1 unit is 380 divided by 2, 190. Then I want to find how much money they have at first. So either you go and find this one or you go and find this one. I want to do this. because it's easier. So it's 1 unit plus 180. And 1 unit is 190 plus 180 equals to 370. How much do they have at first? $370. That's my answer. Okay. Kevin, Sam, and Roy have $1135 all together. Kevin has 260 more than Sam. And then Sam has thrice as much as Roy. How much money does Kevin have? Okay, now where do we start? You know that if I have the comparison between Kevin and Sam is this one. Okay, and then Sam has thrice as much money as Roy. So who do I start off with? I can start off with Sam and Roy first, right? Because Sam has thrice. Thrice means 3 units. As compared, the word as much as tells me that the next person is always 1 unit, comparing them. Sam and Roy. No space. I think I'll bring down a bit. Sam and Roy, and then Kevin. Okay, we do this Sam and Roy first. So I know that Roy have 1 unit. Sam have 3 units. Right? Like this, right? Then Kevin has $260 more than Sam. So Kevin will have the same as Sam, but extra 260. Same as Sam, but there is an extra of 260, right? And they have a total of $1135. This is a comparison model question. Can you see where is the extra? This is the extra, right? Anything on the right is my extra. The left is all equal. Remember, I taught you this last year, P4 level. So what happened to the extra? I take it away. So 1135 minus 260 equals to 875. This is for how many equal parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 unit is 875. 1 unit is 875 divided by 7, and I get 125. Now Kevin's money is this much. This is what I want to find, which is actually comprises of 3 unit and then with the 260. So 3 unit is 125 times 3, and then equals to, okay, any calculator, wait. I'm doing this on the spot, so that's why. 125 times 3. 375. Do not stop there because Kevin doesn't have 375. He have plus 260. And he have $635. Take note of the answer. 635. What concept? Comparison model. Okay. At a stall, eggs are packed in a cartons that hold 6 eggs or 10 eggs. There are 4 times as many 6 egg cartons as 10 egg cartons. Means 6 egg cartons, there are more. There are 4 times as many as your 10. There are 1,360 eggs altogether. How many 6 egg cartons are there? Okay, so let's find in one set. One set means the egg carton, the 6 egg carton, and the 10 egg carton. So remember, the 6 egg carton got 4 times or 4 units. This one is 1 unit only, like that. Okay, so in one set, you have to comprise of this one and this one. So let's find the number of eggs in one set equal to. So you have 4 times of the 6 carton egg plus 1 time of the 10 carton egg, right? I have 34. I have a total of 1360 eggs. Now I want to find how many sets or how many group. Number of sets equals to, you take your total 1360 eggs divided, this is also x, divided by 34x, you are going to get 40 sets. Okay, now I want to focus on my 6 carton egg only because this is 6 carton egg. It is 4 units, right? So what you're going to do is number of 6 egg carton, 6 carton egg. 6 egg cartons equals to 40, this one times this one times 6 equals to 40 times, not 6. I want the carton, not the egg. I also confused. The cartons is this one, 4 units times 4. 160. There you go, 160. Okay, it is 6 egg cartons. I keep on mispronouncing. It is 6 egg carton, not 6 carton eggs. It's different. 6 carton eggs means the number of eggs. 6 egg cartons means the number of cartons. Okay, that's what the question one. All right. So what kind of concept is this? The grouping again. This is the grouping. Equal grouping. Okay. Concept. Assumption. This is assumption concept. Assumption. Yujie bought some goldfish and angelfish. Each goldfish cost $10 and each angelfish cost $7. She paid $246 for 30 fishes. How many angelfish did Yujie buy? One way to do this is guess and check. Another way is to use assumption. Okay, so we are going to use assumption. So let's assume, I want to know angelfish, right? So if you want angelfish, you always assume the other item. So the other item is your goldfish. Understand? If you, whatever you want to find, you must assume the opposite item. Okay? So let's assume he bought 30. This one is a number, but all the fishes are goldfish. Let's assume that. Okay, so the goldfish is $10, right? So $10 times 30. So he spent $300 on the goldfish. Okay, so now we want to find how much is the extra. Okay, so the extra amount he paid was 246. He paid a total of 246, but this one is only 300. So you take 300, you minus 246. This one is your assumed total. This one is your actual total. Equals to 54. Okay. Next, you're going to find the difference. This is called the small. Sorry, this is called the big diff. This is called the small diff. The small difference means the difference between angelfish and goldfish equals to, you look at the cost of them. Okay, then you minus $10 minus $7 equals to $3. Okay, so what you're going to do next is you're going to find the big difference. Big diff divided by your small diff to get your answer, which is 54 and 3 divide 18 answer. Okay, so always assume the item that you do not want to find. Then you go and find the difference, the total difference, which I call the big diff. Then the small difference is between the single item, individual item. Then take the big diff divided by small diff, you get answer. It's always like that, assumption concept. Okay. Oh, I didn't record. Okay, never mind. So you take a look at this one. I repeat again, there are patterns here. So you look at your table. So if you look at number of gray crosses, it is +4. Everything is +4. Here +4, then +4. Everything is +4. That's why we have here 9 + 4 + 4. Okay. Then for part 2 here, it is all times 4. Here times 4, 16 times 4. Everything is times table 4. This is times table 4. Okay. And then here, there is a pattern. 1 times 1 is 1, 3 times 3 is 9, 5 times 5 is 25, and so on and so on. So for 5 will be 9 times 9 is 81. So for B, you look at the pattern 20, right? So if you look at the pattern, how many gray crosses are there? You look at this one. So it's 1 plus 0 times 4. This is the pattern I'm looking at here. Okay. So in the end up will be pattern 20 is 1 plus 19. 19 means I take the gaps, 20 minus 1 times 4. Okay, we get 77. Then for C, you can see the total number of crosses. I'm looking at this table here. Okay, so pattern 1 means 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Then pattern number 2 is 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 times 3, 9. Now pattern 3 is 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 5 times 5, 25. And then so on. Then I work backwards. Since I have 625, I need to find out what times what give you 625. 25 times 25, your square root. Then you go backwards. So which means 12 plus 13 give me 25. So the pattern is 13. Right?